400,000 humanoid species throughout the... Wow! Say it with me again. Wow! 400,000 humanoid species. Just a number that I just pulled out of my ass, right? Like, what are you back this? How did you back this number? Like, guys, 400,000. Like, oh my God, I want to know, how did they come up with these numbers? Okay, let's see. Maybe he explains. Just there are 400,000 human species throughout the universe. Okay, sure, buddy. Sure. Where did he get this number from?
In the Brahmanic scriptures, it describes 400,000.
Oh, from scriptures, of course. Verified information, the most trusted source of authority. It's just in scriptures. Where? Oh my God, this is too dumb for me to even comment on. I'm just like, I don't know. I can't do this, guys. I can't do this. It's too dumb. It's just too dumb. Yeah. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Yeah, we can do this.
1,000 different humanoid species throughout the universe.
Oh my God, look at this. These are just humanoid species. These are not okay. So we have some things on the planet. Wow, this is the evidence, guys. Look, we have visuals. We have some stuff from Hollywood and Netflix. We have some, and 3D animation here that he just Google search. We have some images of some Hindu gods and goddesses. So I guess he has a point.
Next chapter. Vedic.
Just like no proof, no explanation. Just like, hey, like just trust it because I have some epic music. Like there are people going in the background, so it must be true.
Flying machines.
Vedic flying machines. Okay.
Difficult sastras in regards to this.
Is he gonna ever offer any reason for why any of this is true, or is he just gonna say stuff? Is he just gonna say stuff from the entire video?
And scriptures and books.
He's just gonna say stuff, isn't it? He's just gonna be like, "This is true and this is true," and we're like, "Okay, how do you know?" I'm just gonna keep repeating, Vedic flying machines. Okay.
Next chapter. Vedic flying machines. There's different sastras in regards to this and script.
Guys, the music is louder than your explanation. I can't hear what you're saying. Dude, stop the music. I don't understand what you're saying. Or if you want to put music, make the volume of the music lower than your explanation.
Scriptures and books. The Vaimanika Sastra.
What the hell was that? That was a crazy cat.
Book on aeronautical science. Deals with physical descriptions of flying craft, vimanas, giving information.
Oh, yeah, let's just read this. Deals with physical descriptions of flying crafts, vimanas, giving information on steering long flights, protection from storms and lightning. Also refers to switching from anti-gravity to solar energy. You know what, guys? This reminds me of what I was told by my crazy physics teacher in high school. I was told that the whole Muhammad getting on a flying donkey and going to heaven, that whole story, that was Muhammad getting on a UFO. That was just a metaphor for alien visit. And Muhammad just went to space. Okay, this is how loosely, like, he was trying to come up with like this. The wings represent this, and if you actually look at the story, his first experience, like if you look at space, it reflects this star, and then if you look at the stars that are more distant, then when he went there, that reflects that. It's just so easy. You could just connect everything. As if you have you don't even have to have that good of an imagination. You could just connect. Yes, UFO. Oh wow, StreamYard is finally working properly. UFO flying donkey. Yes, exactly. That's what our physics teacher told us in school. Who would name their UFO donkey? Well, no, that's Barack. That's not his name. We just call it a flying donkey. Katie's saying so many Hindus today think ancient India had aircrafts and nuclear weapons, LMAO, and they give scripture as proof of Vedic science. I mean, don't Muslims do the same thing with the Quran? Don't, no, hashtag not all, don't a lot of Muslims also do the same thing with the Quran? And then yet a lot of Hindus come here like, we're so different, we're unique, we are so your Abrahamic mindset will not ever be able to understand the nuances of Hinduism. We're so unique, we're so special, we're so different. And yet they do the exact same things. They say the exact same things. They say the same things, right? Like, they're like, oh, look at the Quran. We had so much science. All the mysteries of the universe that the scientists only figuring out right now. It was all written in the Quran. And Hindus do the same thing with the Vedic scripture. I guess Christians don't do that. Christians do that with predictions, like prophecies, right? They're like, oh, we have, like, especially Jehovah's Witness. We have prophecies. But at least they don't go and say we have science in our book. Look at this idiot. Armin, if you don't agree these things, why you react to these videos? Oh, okay, so I should only react with videos that I agree with? Okay, this is the level of... No, oh my God, you're such an idiot. You're such an idiot. I don't understand how you could be that dumb. I'm so sorry. I hope you get better. I don't think you will. I think you're one of those people that's just too far gone. But hopefully not. No, I shouldn't say that. There's hope for everyone. Even Diptesh Biswas. Even somebody as dumb as the Diptesh can get better one day. Hopefully. Okay.
On steering, long flights, protection from storms and lightning. It also refers to switching from anti-gravity to solar energy.
Jesus Christ, guys, let me just tell you how easy it is to do this, okay? I did this as a child, and it was so much better than these idiots, okay? Like, I managed to, like, come up. I was way more creative. Like, these people say, like, oh, this is talking about switching anti-gravity to solar energy. Like, where? How? Like, how are you making this connection? And you look at it, it's just so, it's not even close, right? But when I did it as a kid, I knew I was making it up, but it was so good that my religion teachers loved it. And I realized how easy it is to BS this stuff, right? Look at this, okay? Hold on, let me show you how easy it is to do this. I did this as a kid in school, okay? And everybody loved it, okay? I told them that, look, the primordial soup, the theory of where the first cell came from, right? The first cells, like in the most of the world, was an ocean, right? And the first cells were, like, given the first organic material that we had at that time, the first self-replicating molecules, which were RNAs and then later DNAs, were, within this lipid vessel, right? It wasn't quite like a cell, but it was like cell-like. Those were the first, like, what eventually turned out to be into cell was happened in the primordial soup and all that. I don't know how to explain this in English. I studied all this in Persian, but that is the foundation of life to begin with, right? What does that sound like? What does that sound like to you guys? I told everybody there, you know what this is? You know what this story is? What this sounds like to me? This sounds like Noah's Ark. And this sounds like Noah's Ark. This is what the Quran is talking about. The whole world was flooded. The flood refers to when most of planet Earth was covered in water. That's what the flood is referring to. And Noah's Ark is referring to that vessel, to that lipid vessel, and the animals in the ark reflect the RNA, the DNA, the code that eventually all the animals came from. All the animals in that ship, it's not talking about literal animals, an elephant or a donkey or a lion. It's talking about the code that eventually all the animals came from. I made that up. Isn't that perfect? Right? I made that up as a kid. I'm like, this is what the Quran is referring to. Nobody has made that connection. Nobody. I made that up. And people loved it. They loved it. See how perfectly it matches it? Right? And I was like, I knew I was BSing. I was like, I could just like, I'm pretty sure if I could go and find, I could come up with other stuff if I wanted to, right? I could go pick up like the Vedas or the Quran or the Bible or the Talmud, and I could just make connections that just seems just way too perfect not to be true. Just give me any. I could do that with a cookbook. I could do that with a cookbook. Okay, I could do that with green eggs and ham. Okay, I will do that. I will do that with green eggs and ham. Okay, and it will just be too perfect. You will think that green eggs and ham is like just greatest prophecy. Okay, you just have to have some good imagination. And also subscribe to our newsletter, because if we get removed from all these platforms, at least we could reach out to you. And guys, by the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get a free copy of Why There's No. Where's your copy, Susanna? Get it. We're doing promotion. You get a free. It's not even promotion. It's free. Okay, so if you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, you get a free copy of Why There's No God. Come on, like I'm handing it out for free. Okay, it's a bestseller on Amazon, and you get it for free. So subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a free copy of Why There's No God sent to you. Link in the description.